If you came here hoping to avoid a massive transmission repair bill, you're in exactly the right place, because what you're about to learn can literally save your gearbox years of life without spending a single dollar. No tools, no additives, no mechanic visits, just simple habits that almost nobody talks about, but quietly make all the difference. Every single day in workshops around the world, the same situation plays out. A Volkswagen owner walks in complaining about a transmission issue. Maybe it's a slight shudder, a delay when shifting into gear, rough transitions, or that unsettling clunk when moving off from a stop. The mechanic inspects it, gives a quote somewhere between $200 and $2,000, and the owner agrees. The repair gets done, the car feels better, and everyone moves on. But something important never gets said. The reason it happened in the first place. And more importantly, the fact that it will probably happen again if the driving habits stay the same. Now here's where things get interesting. In Japan, the relationship between drivers and their machines is very different. It's not just about using a car, it's about preserving it. There's a kind of quiet discipline, almost philosophical, in how vehicles are treated. Over time, that mindset has produced a set of driving habits that protect mechanical components, especially transmissions, in ways most drivers never even consider. These habits don't cost anything. They don't require mechanical knowledge. They're not complicated, but they work. And they work especially well on Volkswagen transmissions because they prevent damage instead of fixing it after the fact. So, if you're driving a Volkswagen with a DSG, a traditional automatic, or even one that's already showing signs of wear, what you're about to learn can change everything starting today. Most drivers, easily 99%, have never even heard of these. Let's make sure you're not one of them. The first habit is something incredibly simple, but surprisingly powerful. It's the 5-second stillness rule. In Japan, experienced drivers have a habit that almost nobody outside the country pays attention to. When they start the car and select a gear, they don't move immediately. They pause, just 5 seconds. Not a long warm-up, not idling for minutes, just a deliberate moment of stillness before pressing the accelerator. It sounds almost insignificant, but inside your transmission, a lot is happening during those 5 seconds. When a car sits overnight, the transmission fluid settles. The internal hydraulic system, responsible for controlling clutch packs, solenoids, and gear engagement, needs a brief moment to build proper pressure again. In a Volkswagen DSG, there's also a pre-selection system that needs to align itself correctly before taking load. If you move instantly, that first engagement happens under less than ideal pressure. It's subtle, you won't feel it, but the clutch packs take a tiny hit every single time. Now multiply that by hundreds of cold starts every year. Over time, those tiny imperfections add up into real wear. That 5-second pause eliminates all of it. It's one of the simplest habits you can adopt, and it quietly removes thousands of imperfect engagements over the life of your car. The second habit is something most drivers do wrong every single day without realizing it. It's about how you change direction, specifically moving between reverse and drive. Picture this. You're backing out of a parking space. The car is still rolling slightly backward, maybe just 2 or 3 kilometers per hour, and you shift into drive while the car is still moving. Then you accelerate forward. It feels harmless, the car doesn't complain, but internally, the transmission has just been forced to reverse direction while momentum is still carrying it the other way. That creates what's called shock loading, a sudden spike of force that stresses the internal components far more than they're designed to handle repeatedly. In Japanese driving discipline, the rule is simple. Always come to a complete stop before changing direction. Not almost stopped, not rolling slowly, completely stationary. Then shift, then move. This is especially important in Volkswagen DSG systems because they rely on predictive logic. When you change direction while still moving, that prediction gets thrown off and the engagement becomes rougher than it needs to be. A full stop gives the system time to reset and prepare properly. The result is smoother operation, less wear, and a transmission that stays consistent instead of slowly degrading from repeated stress. The third habit is one that often sparks debate, but among experienced drivers in Japan, it's considered common sense, especially in heavy traffic. When you're stopped at a red light for more than about 15 to 20 seconds, shift into neutral instead of holding the car in drive with your foot on the brake. Here's why that matters. When your car is in drive and stationary, the transmission isn't actually resting. In a DSG, one of the clutch packs remains partially engaged, ready to move the car forward. That means it's under constant tension, generating heat and slowly wearing down over time. This type of wear isn't dramatic. You won't notice it day to day, but over years it adds up. Shifting into neutral releases that tension completely. The clutch disengages, the system relaxes. It gets a moment of true rest. And over long periods of driving, especially in cities, that small habit can significantly extend the life of the clutch packs. The fourth habit comes from performance driving, but it's been quietly adopted into everyday driving in Japan. It's the throttle lift before an upshift. When accelerating, most drivers keep their foot steady on the throttle as the transmission shifts gears, but a slight, almost unnoticeable lift of the accelerator just before the shift can make a big difference. Why? Because it briefly reduces the torque flowing through the transmission at the exact moment the clutch packs are switching engagement. Lower torque during that moment means a smoother shift, less heat, and less friction wear. Volkswagen DSG systems respond especially well to this because the control module interprets that lift as cooperation. Instead of forcing the shift under load, you're allowing it to happen cleanly. Over time, this leads to noticeably smoother shifting, especially as the car ages. The fifth habit challenges a very common misconception: engine braking. A lot of drivers believe that using the engine to slow the car down is somehow harmful. In reality, it's often the opposite. In Japan, especially in hilly areas, drivers regularly rely on engine braking. They ease off the throttle, allow the car to slow naturally, and downshift when needed. For the transmission, this is actually a favorable condition. The forces involved are lower, the load is more controlled, and lubrication is highly effective. Modern Volkswagen transmissions are designed to handle this. The system won't allow a downshift that would damage the engine, so there's no risk of over-revving. Instead of harming the transmission, engine braking reduces stress on the braking system and allows the gearbox to operate under smoother, more controlled conditions. The sixth habit is about how you park your car, and it's something most people do in the wrong order. When you stop and shift into park before applying the parking brake, the transmission's parking pawl takes the full weight of the car, especially if you're on a slope. That small metal component isn't designed to hold the car under load for long periods. Over time, this can lead to wear, difficulty shifting out of park, or even a noticeable jolt when engaging gears. The correct sequence is simple. Stop the car, keep your foot on the brake, apply the parking brake first, let the car settle, and then shift into park. This way, the parking brake holds the weight and the transmission's parking mechanism remains unloaded. It's a tiny change that makes a big difference over time. The seventh habit focuses on the first few minutes of driving after a cold start. In Japanese driving culture, there's an emphasis on gently bringing a machine into operation rather than immediately demanding performance from it. For your transmission, this means driving calmly for the first couple of minutes. No hard acceleration, no aggressive shifting. Transmission fluid, when cold, is thicker and less effective at lubricating internal components. It takes a short time to reach optimal temperature and flow properly. Driving gently during that period allows everything to warm up and function as intended, reducing wear during one of the most sensitive phases of operation. The eighth habit is something called committed coasting. Instead of driving aggressively and braking late, Japanese drivers often anticipate stops well in advance. They lift off the throttle early and allow the car to coast naturally. During coasting, the transmission operates under minimal load. Fuel injection may even stop entirely, and the drivetrain experiences very low stress. This creates natural rest periods for the transmission between higher demand moments. Over time, this reduces heat buildup, wear on clutch packs, and the frequency of abrupt gear changes. It's a smoother, more efficient way to drive, and your transmission benefits directly from it. The ninth and final habit isn't about driving at all, it's about awareness. In Japan, drivers tend to stay connected to the condition of their vehicles. They don't wait for warning lights or assume everything is fine just because the car is running. They pay attention. For Volkswagen transmissions, this is especially important because many are labeled as having lifetime fluid. In reality, no fluid lasts forever. Over time, it degrades, collects contaminants, and loses its effectiveness. Simply being aware of this and choosing to check or replace the fluid at reasonable intervals can completely reset the internal environment of the transmission. It's not about doing the work yourself, it's about knowing, asking, and not relying blindly on service schedules. When you step back and look at all of this, the impact becomes clear. Transmission repairs are expensive. Clutch replacements can cost thousands. Fluid changes, though relatively inexpensive, are often skipped. And the small daily habits that cause wear go completely unnoticed. But the habits you've just learned target every one of those issues at the source. They don't fix damage, they prevent it. And the best part is, you don't need to change everything overnight. Start with one. Maybe the 5-second pause in the morning. Then add the complete stop before shifting direction. Then neutral at long lights. One habit at a time. Within a few weeks, the way you drive will be completely different, and your transmission will thank you for it in the long run. Because the truth is simple. The most effective transmission repair is the one you never needed in the first place.